the Sharyn and Guy Fill-In Podcast.
Sharyn and Guy.
Good morning. Welcome along to the show. You're with Sharyn and Guy, filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom. And I've noticed this morning that Guy's moved a little closer to me. How are you going?
Sharyn, you look beautiful today.
Oh, thanks, babes.
What a beautiful sunset. What a beautiful morning. It's a great day to be alive.
More like a sunrise, though, because it's the morning.
A great day to be alive was quite a weird thing to open the show with. It sounds like I'm a bit skeptical and I'm trying to reassure myself.
Oh, you'll be all right. We've got heaps coming up on the show today, including your chance to go and see the X Factor live final in the USA. And at 7:40 this morning, set the alarm on your phone, on your watch or whatever, because we have got day 2 of Chang's worst nightmare. And today, Guy, you're going to be handing out the punishment for this.
Today we have got something a little bit sadistic planned for Chang. A little bit of a trivial test, but with an extra twist.
I'm so looking forward to it.
You should be. You should be.
Are you being sarcastic? It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I was.
I don't think anyone likes the idea of anything sadistic. Or, what did you say?
Sadistic. That sounded weird. I'm in a weird mood this morning, I'll tell you what.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom. JJ, Mike and Dom's Daily 3.
Storm in a teacup at Candyland. So exciting. If you hear a title like that, you get very excited straight away. A decision of the Employment Court describes the events at the Candyland tourist attraction on July the 24th, 2011 as a deep unhappiness.
Whoa.
Basically what happened is halfway through the candy demonstration, the main Willy Wonka guy with the colourful wig just ripped his wig off his head, scaring children, threw it onto the ground, and had what the owner called as an explosive outburst. Then the fairy, who was also unhappy with her situation, vomited into the chocolate machine.
Oh my God.
A candy maker threw off his wig, and then a fairy vomited into melted chocolate. That is a horrible day in Candyland, that's all I can say.
Terrible. You would scar children for life.
What a story, though. It makes me want to visit there. It's somewhere between here and Hamilton, eh?
Yeah, you could just imagine somebody when they're older being like, oh no, I'm scared of people being dressed up because I went to Candyland this one time. I'm scared of people in costumes because I got chased by the big fresh chicken in Christchurch. And so I just imagine I just imagine that people that were at that are going to be terrified of Candyland forever.
If you thought that was weird, number 2's even weirder.
Number 2.
And number 2, a US man who was trying to spread holiday cheer tossed $1,000 and made it rain, or in his case, made it snow during the song Make It Snow at the Mall of America. What a great move. He was going through a divorce at the time and said he was having some problems. He was trying to win his wife back.
Anyways, I had a really tough year. She even took the cat and won't tell me where it is. And I thought I'd just spread some holiday cheer, pay it forward type of thing, and make it snow money. And when they sing Let It Snow, I thought it'd be fun. The security didn't like it. They gave me a citation. I think it went well, and then the security let me go.
Oh my God.
He was trying to win his wife back. What a classic move. Just go to the mall, make it rain cash while they're singing Let It Snow and see what happens.
I just can't believe that he even thought he would coin the phrase make it snow while trying to win somebody back. If somebody explained that to you, that is not going to go down well.
And he just wanted to do it for a cat, so probably fair enough.
Number 1.
And at number 1 this week, today. Sorry, I get weeks and days confused. The All Blacks, this is quite a good one for the morning. The All Blacks have released their list of things of being successful off the field. Sorry, I'm getting off the field and on the field. It's very early in the morning. These are things that you can take with you in your general life. The first one was sweep the sheds. Good thing, after you finish the game, the All Blacks humble themselves by cleaning their own changing rooms. The best athletes in the world. That's pretty amazing. The second one was follow a spearhead. That means stay as a family that's tight in a triangle formation and stab people, I guess.
No, they don't want to stab people.
The third one was champions do extra. That one's kind of self-explanatory.
Yep.
If you're a champion, you do extra. If you're a loser, you do less, I guess. The fourth one was keep a blue head. This was quite interesting.
Yeah, I like this one because it's something that you'll notice when you watch an All Blacks Blacks game, which is if you get a red head, you need to calm yourself down and have a blue head, because when you have a blue head, you're at your most optimal mind power and stuff.
Yeah.
And if you watch the game, you'll see Richie McCaw do this when he's arguing with a ref or whatever. He puts his hands on his hips and he stamps his feet. And so that is actually how he gets himself back to a blue head if he's getting a red head. He stamps his feet.
I love the way you do a Richie McCaw stamping his feet. You've got the Beyonce shrug on your shoulders as well. I'd love if Richie McCaw got a penalty and then shimmied away like Beyonce. That would be so awesome.
He should. And then if you also watch Kieran Reid next time you see an All Blacks game, when he argues with a ref or whatever, he'll steer off into the distance. I thought he was just trying to be like Ryan Gosling, but he is actually just calming himself down.
So handsome. And the fifth piece of All Blacks advice is leave the jersey in a better place. Do a better job with what you're trying to do than those who went before, which is not easy to do, especially when you're an All Black.
It's funny because you never expect the All Blacks to be that deep.
Yeah.
But they are.
They get around, they have a little bit of a session with their friends, that sounded weird, chatting about the issues, and that's what I love about the All Blacks, and that's what makes them the greatest team in the world.
It's like Richie McCaw before every rugby game, he sits down and writes the goals for each game.
Wow.
To be perfect.
What are his goals? Score more points than the opposition.
Yeah.
Don't get brain damage during the rugby game.
I think they go a little bit deeper than that. But we want to know this morning, what are your guides? What's your guide to life?
Yeah.
What is going to make you successful?
Hot tips. I need some because my life is a shambles and I have a moustache.
Aww.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom. JJ, Mike and Dom's Daily 3.
Okay, so in the Daily 3 earlier, we were talking about the All Blacks guide to being successful. They have things like do your best and leave the jersey in a better place.
Sweeping the sheds afterwards, so you're taking care of where you are. Keeping a blue head, so you're always calm and...
We wanted to know what your things that you do that make your life better and make you improve. And on the phone right now we have Melissa. Melissa, how are you, mate?
Good, thank you.
What's your tip?
We live by playing it forward.
Right, so explain paying it forward to people that don't know.
It means, like, if you find someone on the side of the road and they've got a flat tyre,
Yeah.
you stop and help them if you can.
Yeah.
And if they offer you money or something, you go, no, you help the next person you come across.
Oh, that's a great tip.
That is a good tip.
Oh, that because the number of times that happens to me as well, and the number of times people help me out, and now I've got to pay it forward.
Yeah, so instead of taking payment for what you've done,
Yeah.
you tell the person
Yeah.
to pay it forward.
And it
so when
creates-
they can help someone.
Absolutely, it creates a cycle of karma. Hakuna Matata, the world is a better place. That is so lovely.
Thank you so much for your... Thank you so...
Groceries day and the card declined, and the lady behind us paid our groceries.
Oh, that is so nice. Oh, thank you so much for your call this morning, Melissa.
You're welcome.
See you later. And Kate, what is your tip?
Hi, got 5.
Okay, go
5.
through them quickly.
You've got to be nice to everybody you meet because everyone's going through a different struggle.
That's a classic.
Yep. And take perspective on life because there's always someone who's worse off than you.
Oh, absolutely.
That is a good one. Oh, this is such a nice way to start our morning.
It's a really charming way. Hey, thank you so much for those tips. We really appreciate it.
And we've got one more coming from Ryan. What is your tip?
Just don't dwell on your problems. Just focus on your solutions and go for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
And
man.
don't live in the past as well. I think that's an important thing.
Definitely.
You let bygones be bygones. Forget about your mistakes and move forward in a positive direction. I feel like we've all had a heartfelt session today. Sharon's looking me in the eyes like, "What is wrong with you, you marshmallow of a man?"
I'm not.
Thank you so
No,
much for
I'm
sharing
not.
that, Ryan. I really appreciate it.
All good. You guys have a good day.
You too. I actually made a couple, but now mine seem real stupid.
Oh, I can't wait for your stupid ones.
My one was a playlist on an iPod because I get really bad anxiety. And don't laugh at my anxiety
No, I
problems.
was laughing at your playlist on an iPod after
And-
people have said, like, make the world a better place and stuff.
So when I feel anxious, I have an anxiety playlist that I
Yeah.
listen to, and it calms me down and it makes me feel better.
That's a real... I need to do that as well.
Sometimes I go and stand in a quiet place and I just go, "Ah!" and it makes me feel better when someone's annoying me.
Oh, that's so nice.
And at work, if someone's annoying me, I steal their pen because it just makes me feel better that I'm like, got ya.
That's a pro tip.
Yes.
That is a pro tip.
Steal their pen.
Another pro tip from me, Mitchum deodorant. I'm not sponsored by Mitchum or anything like that, but I tell every person in the world to buy it. I had BO problems. I got Mitchum deodorant. It sorted it right out. The motto is so effective you could skip a day. I could not give anyone else better advice than that.
So your tip for life is wear Mitchum deodorant.
Yeah, absolutely. And also floss daily.
Wow, okay.
Mainly hygiene-based tips from me.
Well, we wish you'd take your own advice.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in.
Sharyns
Worst nightmare
I think my worst nightmare ever is listening to that Sting over and over again.
Oh.
Chang, should we get Chang in here? Chang,
Yeah.
come in here, mate.
Yay.
I'm not happy about this.
Why not?
Well, I'm just not. I just heard the audio that you played. I'm not happy about that. I know exactly what it is.
What
Really?
was the most embarrassing moment from getting hypnotized yesterday? What was the worst bit?
Got to be the bit where I was falling out of the sky tower. I've got some audio. Hang on.
That is...
Yeah,
That was pretty embarrassing. I had a more embarrassing hypnotism experiments once on a TV show a long time ago where we were filming it and I had to be hypnotised, but I couldn't be hypnotised. I couldn't relax enough to get hypnotised. So as a result, I decided to pretend to be hypnotised, right? Fine, right? He'd go, pretend like a chicken. And I'd be like a chicken. He's like, pretend to be falling. I'd be like, ah. What happened was the next stunt was he's going to make me hard like a plank, put me in between two chairs. That sounded weird. That sounded very weird. He made my whole body go completely stiff and lie between two chairs. And he was going to get the cameraman to stand on my body between two chairs. But I wasn't hypnotised. So I got to this point where I'm between the two chairs lying there and the guy's about to stand on my stomach. And I had to go, no, please. I was pretending. I'm so sorry. It was the most awkward moment in the history of all time.
Oh my God. What did the hypnotist do? Was he upset about it?
Yeah, it was so bad because the whole time he thought he was an awesome hypnotist who was doing a great job, and I was just trying to make him feel better.
Just turns out you're a really great actor.
Up until a point, yes.
Well, if you want to see the video of Chang being hypnotised, you can watch it now on theedge.co.nz. I've got to say the Sky Tower 4 was definitely my favourite part of it as well. But just play the clip we played before, Chang, of what we're going to be doing to you today.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Guy, you were not here when this happened. So what? Just want to paint you a picture of what happened to that audio. It said, there's a gauntlet, the paintball alley.
Yeah.
And there was I was thinking around 20 people. Each of them had a gun.
Yeah.
A paintball gun.
Yeah.
And I had to run like a 50-meter stretch.
Oh my God.
And then back. So it's roughly around 100 meters.
So this week I wanted to make it more highbrow. We're lifting the standard.
You are a classy beast, Guy Williams.
So this week you've got to answer questions, I think. I'm going to make it into a trivial quiz where you'll get none of them right and you're going to get shot many times.
So it's just like a pub quiz.
So is it kind of like
it's like the
Jeopardy
worst
and
pub quiz you've ever
paintball?
been to.
Awesome. Explain how this works, Guy.
Basically, I ask a question, Chang gets it wrong, he gets shot with paintball. If people want to come along and give him a shot, they should turn up at the Edge Studios around 7:40. What time are we doing this?
Yeah, if you come down at 7:20 this morning, we are in Ponsonby. We're on St. Mary's, the corner of St. Mary's Road and Jervois Road. Come down the back of our building, and if you're here and you're one of the first people here, then you'll get the chance to shoot Chang. Because, Guy, how hard are the questions you've prepared? Are they quite hard?
Very, very hard. Most of them deep and personal about myself.
Oh, God.
It's going to be weird, guys. It's going to be fun.
Awesome.
Come on down.
Well, if you can't make it into the studio, then just make sure you're listening to The Edge at 7:40 because that is when we're going to be playing Paintball Jeopardy.
I've
totally just named it that. Can we call it Paintball
That's a
Jeopardy?
really good name. I'm with you 100% on the Paintball Jeopardy.
It's so good that you almost thought of it, right?
We could call it Changy Boo-hoo, but Paintball Jeopardy's better.
Yeah, that's definitely way better.
I'm so looking forward to it. Not.
I bet you are. I can't wait to give you some more welts. It's been a long time.
That sounds so wrong.
We've got your chance to win your share of $5,000, all thanks to Instant Kiwi Christmas. So listen out for that cue to call next on The Edge.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom, 6 to 10 weekdays on The Edge.
Guy, I've known you for 3.5 years. We've worked together over at TV for a while, and
Yeah.
I've never seen you as down and psycho as I have at the moment.
Here's the thing that really gets up my goat. Is that an expression? Let's just roll with it, eh?
Yeah, grinds your gears.
What really gets me when you break up, and besides the obvious things, the thing that really chips away at me the most is the person that someone you miss goes out with afterwards, the person they choose after you.
Yeah.
For example, my ex-girlfriend is now dating an actor.
Oh, God.
An actor. Can you get any... If you thought comedian was bad, actor is below that. For those of you who don't know what an actor is, you know when you go to a cafe and there's someone working there? That's an actor. Someone who just can't find a job most of the time. An actor who's not even on Shortland Street. Do you have any idea how bad at acting you've got to be to not be on Shortland Street? That is a terrible actor right there. You've got to be worse than the people who are on Shortland Street at the moment.
Oh, no. So what happens if you see them together?
For me... I want to get physically violent, which I've never done before. Do you not have that feeling? I'm not going to do anything stupid. I'm not going to do any crazy. But it's kind of thing that makes you want to, like, just slap yourself in the face, to be honest.
So whenever you see your fist just roll up and you just want to punch him.
Yeah. I want to just... you can't do anything but just stand back and cry. I think I eat too much. I'm putting on weight because of it. Stresses me out a little bit.
You're eating your feelings.
Yeah. Okay. So the other day, the dude who I have to see quite a lot was wearing a t-shirt, right? Normal t-shirt. On the t-shirt, there was a picture of a man like there is on a toilet door, but the man had 3 legs. It was a comedy t-shirt. One of them was supposed to be his you-know-what.
Yeah.
Ha bloody ha! Okay, I'm not the coolest guy in the world, but compared to the dude in the 3-legged wanger t-shirt, I am the coolest dude in the world. How is he possibly better than me? What does he have when he's got a 3-legged wanger t-shirt that I don't have? Or he's got a 3-legged wanger t-shirt.
Well,
but besides that, I cannot believe that I've been left for such a dude. Compared to that dude, I'm James Dean.
You're very upset about this.
I'm very... I don't know. Sometimes you feel like a loser.
Would you want to get back together, though, if she wasn't with the 3-legged wagon?
Please come back to me. Please, if you're listening, please. I'm so lonely. I was kind of joking there, but...
not really.
I don't know. It's a difficult time. You've caught me at a vulnerable moment.
Well, you know what? I actually feel I want to hug you right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going to.
We're too far away.
We are, but...
We'll hug it in the break.
I can tell how emotional you are because... You haven't shaved. You're wearing running shorts.
That's not a reason.
And a Taylor Swift t-shirt to work.
It's a good t-shirt. It's a good t-shirt. It's better than a 3-legged wanger t-shirt.
That is true. I think that we need to help you out because you need to get over this girl. And anybody, text us at 3343 or call us on 0800
Are we asking for pity advice for me?
We want your tips on how to get over a breakup. Now, I know this is probably a cliche radio thing, but Guy needs us this morning, so please help him out. 0800 The Edge. Text us at 3343. I mean, I'm a girl. I'm married now, but every time that I used to break up with somebody, I would have get a really dramatic haircut.
Oh, yeah?
And just completely change myself.
I've considered that. Maybe the moustache is my dramatic haircut.
Maybe, but Sarah has already called through to give you some advice. Sarah, what's your advice for Guy?
Don't worry about her. She's obviously not good enough for you, mate.
Oh, well, that's a nice thing to say. But she broke up with me, so she's better than me, obviously.
Aww.
That's okay.
Do you need a new girlfriend, Guy?
Yeah, well, obviously. Or my old girlfriend back.
I can be your new Christmas girlfriend if you want.
Oh.
Sarah and Guy.
Are you joking right now? Are you serious?
Oh, it could be either way.
I'm in like Flynn if you are, mate.
Totally.
That was not the most romantic moment I've ever had in my life.
No.
I'm in like Flint if you are, mate. Seriously, though, hang around.
Yeah, we'll get your number and we'll pass it on to Guy.
I'm very lonely
Sarah?
and desperate. That came out way too serious.
You're really... I'm going to put Sarah on hold now because you're really ruining this relationship before it even starts. So if you've got your love advice on how to get over somebody, 0800 The Edge, text us at 3343.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom.
I appreciate the support, guys, but it doesn't get any worse than an actor. Let's be honest, that's the bottom of the bottom.
Well, we have had quite a few offers that have come through to take you on a date. Now, I thought we could have depressing music in the background, but I know that you love Beyonce and we need something kind of inspiring for you. So just put some inspiring love music in the background for Guy this morning. Here we go.
Oh,
so this is going to help you. And now we're going to get on the positivity train and we're going to get some advice on how Guy can be better at getting single and get over his ex-girlfriend. Good morning, Tom. What's your advice for Guy?
Hey, Guy, you need to get on one to get over one.
Oh, God, that was too much for the morning, hey? That was brutal.
You know. Work.
Well, I appreciate that advice. I'm not going to take it at all. It seems like terrible advice.
Aww.
Get on one to get over one. What do you mean? Who are you calling one? Who are you calling one?
You got to get on one to get over one.
Yeah.
What do you know at the moment?
Thank you very much for that contribution. I will not be doing that.
Thank you, Tom. What about you, Dee? What's your advice for Guy?
Guy, I think you should go sign up at the gym, bro.
At the gym?
You got a lot of negative energy there that you could turn into a bit of positive, and because you see this guy on a regular, you could just see him and just like, I want to smash your face at gym tomorrow night.
That is true. We could take you down to do some boxing.
I am the one. There would be nothing sadder than like me, like the Karate Kid, like training up to try and get revenge in a way that is illegal. There would be nothing worse. That's again.
It's not a revenge thing. It's just to release some negative energy and maybe after a while start looking real good.
That's
It's like girls. We're always way hotter after a breakup.
I love how he specified after a while. Like it's going to take quite some time to sort your shit out, mate. But
for sure. But you'll start getting a few combos from girls hitting you up, wanting to catch up with you, date with you.
Oh, cheers, bro. I appreciate the feedback. That's awesome.
Thanks for your call, Dee.
And change that sad music to Hold Us, Can't Hold Us.
Okay.
All right.
Jump around music.
Oh, I love it. Heck yeah.
We will. Thank you so much, Dee. That's a good one. You should write that down. Go to the gym.
Gonna get ripped. Get shredded for Rhythm and Vines.
There's nothing worse than leaving your boyfriend when they've let themselves go and then they get hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want them to stay fat forever, so not that you are, but just go get a revenge body.
Okay.
That'd be awesome. And Doug, you've got some advice for Guy. What is it?
I think guys should get on Tinder, eh?
Great idea.
Have you
take my advice.
have you used Tinder before, Doug?
Nah, I live vicariously through all my friends that are on Tinder.
And they having some luck on that?
They're having heaps of luck.
Oh, well, it could be worth a go, Guy.
It'd be quite a weird thing to do, mate. Hey, you may have seen me on TV. I'm very desperate and lonely. Here I am.
Nah, not many people watch that program.
Bloody good call, mate.
Doug,
Bloody good call.
That is amazing. Hey, we're going to send you a copy of Syrup on DVD as well, just for having that amazing call on, Guy. So thanks so much for your call this morning.
Awesome, thank you.
No worries. And finally, Tara, what is your advice for Guy?
I'll date you, Guy.
Oh, yes!
We've got a few ladies that have...
2 dates. I'm back in the... Thank you. Genuinely, I don't know if you're being serious or not, but it does put a little bit of a feather in my cap, so thank you so much.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right. There's plenty of women out there.
Oh.
Maybe I think we need to start a go on a date with Guy segment.
I would love to go on a date.
Aw.
She's going to regret it straight away now. Now they're like, oh, this might actually happen. She's like, oh, this is actually a terrible idea.
Yeah,
No.
Would you go on a date with Guy, though, Tara?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, we'll get your number as well, and then maybe we'll give you a call back.
I'm going to go get a suit and a hat and a tie and some roses and some chocolates. Oh, my God, it's going to be the best date ever.
The only thing is, I've got a request.
What?
Ooh.
You've got to shave.
Got to shave. Yes, ma'am. I'm shaving right now. I'm off to shave.
Thank you for your call, Tara. Oh, no, wait. You mean his face, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
What else?
I just wanted to check. I was going to say that's a really weird request, Tara.
TMI.
Thanks for your call, babe. We've also had some texts come through. Guy, what are people telling you to do on the text machine?
People are saying, like, stay single through summer, no tie-downs, have some fun, and harden up.
Oh.
I love the no tie-downs bit, like, bro, just go, be loose as a goose. You don't know who I am. I'm a dorky white guy with glasses. I can't just turn up to Rhythm and Vines in a Paul Pierce singlet and go, hey, ladies. Got a moustache, for God's sake. And someone else is saying go to the White House, which I think is a brothel.
No, it's a strip club.
Either way, it doesn't seem like a good plan B.
No.
And eat ice cream.
Eat ice cream. Oh, I like the more psycho part of that text as well. How they've said that you should make a fake account of the guy and put a whole lot of stuff on that page. That's a good idea.
I don't want to do anything that's revengeful or spiteful. I really like the idea of going to the gym and becoming a better person.
Yeah, because being revengeful and spiteful is definitely not talking about it on nationwide radio.
Absolute, very good point.
Well, thank you so much for all of your tips for Guy this morning. Hopefully it makes him feel a little bit better.
It's really cheered me up. No, thanks, guys. It means a lot.
Good. Well, coming up very soon, we get closer to Chang's worst nightmare ever.
Yeah, speaking of cheer me up.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom.
Sharyns
Worst nightmare
Chang has returned to the Edge if you missed the announcement yesterday, and he's been at More FM for a couple of years. We need to get the More FM out of him and get the Edge back into him. So this week he is reliving all of the worst things that JJ, Mike and Dom or Fletch and Vaughan have ever done to Chang. And this morning, we thought we'd do a little twist on the paintball roulette, which he has faced before, and he's going to be doing paintball Jeopardy. Now, Guy is going to have 5 questions for Chang. Every one that he gets wrong, he gets a shot. Every question, it goes up a shot. So, for example, first question, 1 shot. Second question, 2 shots. And as we go on. We're going to go down to Guy right now. How you doing, Guy?
Good, very good, Sharyn. I'm crossing live from the Edge courtyard. Chang, how you feeling, mate?
I'm actually pretty... To put it frankly, I'm shitting my pants because there's 2 listeners who turn up and they look like military guys
What's
and they
your
have
name,
pretty good
sir?
shots.
I'm Oz.
Oz, you'll be doing the shooting today?
Myself and him. Myself and Dave.
Are you guys good shots?
We'll give it a go, mate. Not too bad, I guess.
You look absolutely terrifying. He's got glasses on like he's the Terminator or some crap.
Check out his guns. His muscles, not the gun.
And also check out his gun. All right, Chang, let's do this. Sharyn, are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready. What's the first question?
Chang, stand in front of the logo, mate.
You know what I feel like? This feels like a firing squad in China. I'm on death penalty.
That's exactly what this is, mate.
Quit the talking, Chang, and just stand over there.
Stand in front of the wall, Chang. Hurry up, we don't have much time. Chang.
Shit, whoa.
This is so scary. I feel bad for him. Chang, your first question. What is the maximum airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
That is the first shot for Chang.
Chang is down. Chang has taken a hit. We have an Asian down. Very good first shot. All right. Cut the crap. We're going to give him some mercy. Chang, how you coping, mate?
You better get on with the second question, guys.
Quite a good shot. The second question. Second question, just shoot him while he's down. What is my grandma's name?
Hang on.
What is my grandma's name?
Something Williams?
Not good enough, it was Anne.
So that means he gets 2 shots.
Or Betty, 2 shots. Having some gun problems.
We're having gun issues.
Oh, it's in the same place. He's down again. He's down again.
And have we got the second shot in there, or have we only
The
done one?
second shot's gone in. Chang is not moving. Chang is down for the count. How did that feel, mate?
You got me right on the nuts. You got me almost on my nuts.
Oh no.
He's almost out in the nuts. I feel sorry for him. We're going to give him some time to recover, Sharon. What do you reckon?
I think that is a great idea. So stick around. We're going to come back with Chang's worst nightmare ever straight after the break. That poor boy.
It's the Sharyn and Guy Fill-In Podcast.
Sharyn and Guy.
How you doing? You're with Sharyn and Guy filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom as they are away until Christmas. Lucky people that they are. They're overseas now too. Well, it's time to check in now with what's happening with Chang's worst nightmare ever.
Sharyns
Worst nightmare
To recap what has been happening so far, we are playing Paintball Jeopardy, which is when we ask a question. If Chang gets it wrong, he gets shot by a listener whose name is Dave with a paintball gun. And he has got 3 questions to go. Guy, get on to question number 4.
Can we just take a little break? I'm still sore from the exact... what happened was before the break, I had 2 shots on exactly the same place.
Question.
Oh, hang on.
No, next question,
What
Chang.
does the fox say?
What fox?
Shoot him. 3 shots for Chang. 3 shots for Chang. 3 shots for Chang.
That just sounds terrible to me.
Chang is down. Chang is down again. Just to get a judge
I got one on my
how
kidney.
painful this is.
I got a shot on my kidney.
I don't want to laugh, but him doing it in the accent is so funny.
Hang on.
Just to give you an example of the impact, could we do a test shot against the edge billboard as Chang lies there? That is the power of the gun.
Okay, maybe we should just ask him one more question. And
One more question, Chang.
I did an ice bath of the. I'm so sore.
Just one more question and then we'll let him be.
We've got one more question. Can you get up off the ground?
I can't really get up because I got a really sore bruised kidney.
You're such a hypochondriac,
Face
Chang.
the camera.
I love how Chang always does that. He likes to pretend.
We've got one last question.
Give me one moment.
For 5 shots.
5 shots!
Chang, if a train leaves Invercargill at 6:25
This is a ridiculous
and
question.
Wanganui at 11:35, at what time does Chang get shot with a paintball?
Hang on, can you repeat the question?
No, I cannot. 5 shots. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. 4. Chang, very well done, mate. You're a legend.
Legend, Chang. How are you feeling, Chang?
I got shot on the head and my neck.
Oh, well, come up here. We've got a nice ice bath for you, okay?
And on my butt. Of all places.
Oh, well, you're all right, though. So good work, Chang. And we're going to leave Chang now to recover. But if you want to see the video for that, it will be available on theedge.co.nz in just a few hours.
Okay. Sharyn and Guy filling in. Yeah. JJ, Mike and Dom's fist pump moment. Yeah, fist pump.
Now, Guy, you have a good one. We're going to get that from you in a second, but we have actually got some callers that have come through for fist bump moments already. Dan, what's your fist bump moment?
Hello.
Hello, what's your fist bump moment, Dan?
I just bought a ute and it's payday. Woo-hoo! And I'm on the radio.
Hey, heck yeah.
Oh, there is nothing better than that feeling of payday, is there, Dan?
Primo and funny, and I'm just chilling out, waiting for concrete to arrive.
Oh.
You can put all your money in the back of your ute, mate.
It's going to be a 2-week mission down the river, but out around the South Island.
Oh, good on ya. Oh, well, have a good time, Dan, and good luck with the ute.
Wicked, thank you.
See you later. Catherine, what's your fist bump moment this morning?
I got to meet Taylor Swift.
Okay, I would just like to point out before we go on that the two screaming just then was Chang and Guy. I was not screaming.
I'm still screaming, mate. I haven't stopped.
What was Taylor like, Catherine?
She's so friendly and she's really thoughtful. She smelled nice and she's so tall.
She is quite tall. I wonder if she was actually wearing her own perfume, if she smelled so nice.
No, she wasn't.
Oh.
I believe it was a Dolce.
What made you think that she was? What made her thoughtful?
Like at her concert, I went to a concert a few months ago, and they just have a normal stage, but her stage, she reached every single one of her fans.
Yeah, I noticed that as well. Very good point.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Did you touch her?
Yes, she kissed me, and I had
Oh, amazing!
You've officially made Chang and Guy extremely jealous, Catherine. Thank you so much for calling through this morning.
this. It's cool, thank you.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom.
Sharyn, I got a complaint.
JJ, Mike and
Oh, okay.
I got a complaint. You left Nelson off the weather, mate.
I know, I'm sorry.
People of Nelson are very angry. They're texting me on my personal phone.
Sorry.
Nelson, though, the good news is the weather is sunny! Like it is every day. Nelson is the land of paradise, and never forget them again.
I won't. I'm
It's the
sorry.
capital of New Zealand.
I didn't forget, I just got distracted. Sorry. Let's do fist bump moments.
Yep.
JJ, Mike and Dom's fist pump moment. Yeah, fist pump.
We've got Sarah on the phone this morning. Sarah, what's your fist bump moment?
I basically flipped my boss the bird and told him to get stuff because he refused to pay us before Christmas.
Oh!
How did that go down,
You
Sarah?
go, girl.
Oh, I've just been trying to get my pay and he just keeps making excuses, and then went in this morning and he said it'll be after Christmas, so
Oh, hey,
that's his job.
good on you. Good on you. Do you have a leg to stand on in court? Like, could you take into the Small Track Claims Tribunal?
Yeah, it's just a big hassle.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine.
Oh, well, hopefully he changes his mind now that you've flipped him the bird, Sarah.
Yeah.
Sarah, go to the Citizens Advice Bureau and try and get some help, because there might be something you can do about that, and good on you for taking a stand, bud.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you so much for calling through this morning. And Joe, what's your fist bump moment?
I finally escaped the friend zone.
Yes! There is nothing better than getting out of the friend zone. How did you manage to do it?
I don't know, to be honest. It just happened, so yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Pretty happy.
Did you do what I did, Joe, and just gave her a lot of liquor and then she finally caved in?
No, maybe, but
Don't lie to me, Joe. Like, I'm in the same boat. I'm pretty sure my husband's still on liquor. That's how I got out of the friend zone with him. Well, congratulations, Joe, and hope it all goes well for you.
Cool, thank you.
See you later. Now, Guy, tell us about your fist bump moment.
My fist pump moment is the way I dealt with this heckler on Facebook. He wrote to me this morning, "You are a try-hard comedian, try-harder idiot. Jono and Ben are natural. You come across as an arrogant try-hard. That is feedback from a random." So I wrote back, "You come across as a bit of a munter." And then he wrote back, "Just don't be arrogant and people will love you, the end." And I wrote, "You come across as someone who's not a good person to getting people to like you advice from."
No, well, that is bad advice. You're not even arrogant.
So he wrote, "Hey, sorry, mate, I didn't mean to be mean." I'm like, "Clearly you meant to be mean. You were trying to be mean." And then he goes, and then I go, "Can we be friends?" And he goes, "Okay." And now we're friends.
Oh, cool story,
What
bro.
What a nice moment. I turned an enemy into a friend.
A hater into a celebrator.
Fist bump moment.
Yeah, boy. Emily has got one as well. What's your fist bump moment? Emily?
Hi.
Hi. What's your...
Hi, sorry.
Oh, God.
My daughter and I went to 2 Taylor Swift concerts in the weekend. On the Saturday night, she was at the front of the mosh pit with a light-up hat on. Paul Sidoti, I think the pronunciation, was playing his guitar in front of her. He looked down and said, "I love your hat," then bent down and gave her his guitar pick.
Aww.
Then last night, he personally tweeted her from Sydney.
Oh, my God. Your daughter must have been losing her mind.
She is a #1 fan, and she is just in heaven.
Did she sleep at all last night, or was she too excited?
No, we all got woken at 11 o'clock when the tweet came through, and she screamed around the house like...
Oh, best mum ever. That is so cool. Good on you for taking her.
To 2 concerts in front of the mosh pit. It was so awesome.
Oh, well, you're a pretty cool mum, Emily. Thank you so much for calling, and we'll send you out a copy of One Direction's new album, Midnight Memories, for her as well, okay?
Thank you so much.
No worries. And Georgina, what is your fist bump moment?
I just got my full license.
Hey!
Yes. How many times did you sit it?
Oh, just once.
Oh, even double fist bump for that.
Yeah.
Took me like 8 times.
Yeah, I think it took me like 3 or 4 times to get my full.
I thank God though I'm now a safe driver on the road, but good luck out there.
Thank you.
And have you got some text to read out as well, Guy?
Oh yeah, someone's getting married on Saturday.
Aww.
That's more than a fist bump moment, mate. That's an over the moon moment.
That's a lifetime moment.
Someone said we're interviewing Di Henwood tomorrow, and they're looking forward to listening to it. Fist pump to that.
Fist pump.
Expectations to live up to, guys. And Kimberly said I won $100 from you guys this morning. Through the Instant Kiwi draw. So, Kimberly, thank you very much for thanking us.
Congratulations.
Fist pump.
Fist pump. Thank you so much for all of your calls and texts that have come through for Fist Bump moments this morning.
Sharyn and Guy.
Filling in for JJ, Mike and Dom, 6 to 10 weekdays on The Edge.
I've got a Kardashian update. Do you have like a theme song for this or anything, Guy? Do you want to sing into it?
Kardashian update. It's an update about the Kardashians. That's in the title. Yeah.
It was brilliant.
Thank you.
It was amazing.
I feel like you're not being genuine there, but I was proud of it. And
No,
my mum's proud
I
of
really
it.
liked that you ripped off Team America for the Kardashians.
Oh, is that where I got it from?
Yeah, pretty much. But the cool thing about this is that Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and don't act like you don't like them because they're all our guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
Their last season was amazing because it had all the gossip with Kim and Kanye, and it had all the Lamar and Khloe stuff. They are doing a very Merry Christmas special, which is going to be on TV tomorrow night at 9:30. And I just wanted to make sure that everybody knew about this because I didn't know about it, and I saw it last night.
I really enjoy hating on the Kardashians, but one thing that really annoys me is when people say the Kardashians don't do anything.
Oh,
they do a lot of things.
Yeah.
They're borderline reality TV geniuses. Plus, she's released a sex tape, and it's very successful.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any idea how hard it is to release a successful sex tape? I've released 3 sex tapes. No one's watched any of them. It's very hard.
I wouldn't want to watch your tape because you're so tall. And I had a boyfriend that was the same height as you before, and nothing ever happened in that arena because I couldn't logistically figure out how that would work with somebody so tall.
How it's even. I need like a weird giraffe girlfriend as well to live with me. We can go live at the Auckland Zoo together.
Oh God.
Here we go. It's the Sharyn and Guy Fill In Podcast.